Alright guys, here I am. Different location a little bit. Same deal. I'm watching some college football right now. I just got home from work. I'm watching the Michigan Notre Dame game. The rainstorm, and I think there have been like a total of what, 6, 7, 8 fumbles today, 5 by Michigan, so that kind of tells the story of the game. But um, Notre Dame has managed to put up 28 points, and in this weather, that should be more than enough to seal it. You also got Georgia playing South Carolina. I'm watching that. But I'm not here to talk about college football. I've said what needs to be said about college football. So tomorrow we got NFL games. I got to get my picks in, so I'll do that now. Titans and Bengals. This is difficult, especially since the Bengals are at home. But I'm gonna take Tennessee. I know they have that huge distraction right now with Vince Young, apparently, at least contemplating the thought of suicide at some point. Now that could be a rumor. We don't really know yet, but still, I think the Bengals are just that bad. I mean, they'll find a way to lose these games. I just get that sense right now. Defensively, they'll just give up anything. They can't hold leads, so I'll take the Titans. Buffalo and Jacksonville, another very tough pick. This is a very tough week. Jacksonville's at home, so that gives them the early advantage, but they've got injuries up and down their offensive line. Williamson is out. Jerry Porter is out. They just don't look like a. They just don't look very good right now. They've got a lot of issues to work out. Meanwhile, Buffalo looked great week one against Seattle, but I'm going to take Jacksonville because they have to win this game. Their division, even though it's not as good as we thought it might have been, maybe, is still too good for them to start 0-2. They have to win this game. So they are going to throw everything they got at Buffalo, and I think that's going to be enough. So I'm taking the Jaguars. I'm taking Kansas City over Oakland just because Kansas City's at home. I think they're a slightly better team, but I'm just going to take the home team here, and that's Kansas City. Very tempted to take the Redskins to beat the Saints. Um, they got a. I think the Saints are going to be missing McAllister again. Colston is out. They're missing 3 defensive starters. But I still think I'm going to take the Saints because Breeze has shown the ability to work with whatever the offense gives him. Colston's been out. Henderson's been out. Whoever's been out, he produces. So I'll take the Saints. Got the Packers beating the Lions. Pretty obvious there. I'm pretty sure that they can run all over Detroit, much like Atlanta did. I'm taking Indy over Minnesota. I cannot believe that the Colts would start 0-2. I cannot see the Colts starting 0-2 when Tavares Jackson is involved. And, maybe Tavares will develop into something one day. Right now, I don't see it. I look at the Vikings. They're a pretty good team. But the Colts cannot afford to start 0-2. They can't. They know what a huge deal that would be. And Tavares Jackson is involved. So I feel confident in the Colts. Bears, Panthers. This is difficult. This is really difficult. But this was basically just a coin flip. I wouldn't be surprised to see this game go either way. I'm going to take Chicago for now because Carolina historically has been known to, win games they were supposed to lose and lose games they were supposed to win. That obviously can change. I got this feeling that right now Carolina is thinking, damn, dude, I can't believe we skated on the Steve Smith suspension. We're going to get out of this suspension unscathed. And I think they're in for a little bit of a disappointment. And I think Chicago's defense can shut them down without Steve Smith. So I'll take a chance with Chicago. I'll take the Giants over the Rams, the obvious pick of the week. I'll take the Bucks over the Falcons. The Buccaneers have a lot of locker room issues right now. A lot of distractions with Jeff Garcia and John Gruden fighting. But I still think they're better than Atlanta, they do have a rookie quarterback, and they are still probably a fairly weak team. So I got the Bucks. Of course, I'm taking Seattle over San Francisco. After this game, we'll know a lot. I mean, if over the next 2 weeks we got the Rams and the Niners, if we win both those games, we're fine. We get back our best receivers after the break on week 4. So if we go 2-0 in the next 2 games, if we win the next 2 games, we're fine. If we lose either of those games, might be time to temper your expectations, curb your enthusiasm. So I'm pretty sure we can beat the Niners at home with me at wide receiver. Jets and Patriots. This is tough. I'll take the Jets because they're at home. But don't sleep on New England to have a good regular season. Now, once they get into the playoffs, you can stick a fork in them because eventually the Patriots will have to go on the road if they make the playoffs in a place like Tennessee or Jacksonville or Pittsburgh or Buffalo or even in New York. They'll have to go there eventually, and then it's just not going to happen then. So don't count the Patriots out of the regular season. Just throwing that out there. But I'll still take the Jets. I guess I'll take Denver over San Diego because San Diego doesn't have Merriman. LT is questionable. I'm sure he'll play, but questionable is still banged up. I think they're going to miss their center, Hardwick, and Marcus McNeil, their left tackle. They have a lot of injuries right now. I think Jamal Williams has knee issues, so I don't like what I'm hearing out of San Diego. Even so, they could completely demolish Denver. They could win 41-3, but I'm taking Denver. I don't like the vibes I'm getting from San Diego's locker room right now. Arizona over Miami. I don't got a lot to say here. I'm taking Arizona. Got Pittsburgh over Cleveland. Should be an interesting game, but I'm not buying into the Browns quite yet. So there. And this last game, Dallas and Philadelphia. Thought about this one for a while. I think I'm going to go with Dallas. And this last game, Baltimore and Houston, looks like it actually might get moved to next month. Right now I'm taking Baltimore, but obviously it doesn't matter if they don't play for a month. So for now I'll say that much, but yeah, we'll see what happens with that game. I guess Hurricane Ike got in the way. I'm sorry about that. So that's the picks. I'm done. I'll see you guys after the games. Good luck to everyone, and I'm out.